And a fine good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Joe from Feel Like Crafts. I do feel like crafts this morning. I most certainly hope that you do as well. We are going to get started right away here. I want to do a little test and tune. This is going to be a true test and tune. I want to do a little variation. We already did a rollout of the strategy from Jeremy at Color Up, the padlock. I want to add a little dimension to this. I am not sure if the $1,000 bankroll will be enough for it, but I'd like to give it a try and see what happens. Just to be safe, we'll take 1,000 out of our profits because I don't know how this is going to work out. So, you know, gotta give it a try here, and we'll see what happens. So we'll get another 2 stacks of green here. This one's going to be a little bit more risky. I don't know that the risk is going to pan out, but I was thinking about it the other night, and I was like, oh, we'll give it a shot. See if the dice gods want to cooperate. So normally, once we start out with a $10 don't pass and a $10 field. That's our opening salvo. Once we get a point, we go into we put odds here, we go in the come, and then have the come get situated. Hopefully we hit some field numbers, and that way we get odds. What I want to do is I want to throw place bets in on anything that's not the point, because the pass line has the point. That way my odds are automatically covered, and once I hit this particular number up here, the place bet comes down. I want to try it and see how it works. This is going to be a true test and tune. We'll go for a little while, and we'll see what the dice gods have to say. Right now, it's just the pass line in the field to start. Dice are out, and we have a 9. We'll get started with a 9, and that's going to be a field winner. So our odds are covered. Our odds in the back are covered. Now we're going to go in the come for 10, and what I want to do is I want to go $10 each, and once I get my 3 numbers upstairs, we're shutting these off because they will have done their part, and we take them down as the comeback goes. So here we go. Dice are out. 415. That's a fever. That's a no field. The come's going to travel up. We're going to get paid. We'll take 15 for 1. That'll get us in the field. That will become an odds wager. We'll take another 100 out here. The red chips are going to fly fast because we're at the low level. All right. Where are we? We need another bet in the come. Dice are out. Here they come. I'm looking for number 2. 549. It's a point hit. This is going to travel up, and we're going to get paid on the line. Flat bet 1-1. 3-2 for the back. We'll take that. The field is going to get paid also. That's hit number 2. Actually, yes, we got 2 hits upstairs, so the place bets are going to shut off on the come out. They'll follow the puck. The odds will shut off. They'll follow the puck, and we'll go in the field. Dice are out. Here they come. 3 craps. That loses here, but the field covers it, so we're all good there. Dice are out. 213, same deal. 3 craps, 2 craps numbers in a row. And a 5, fever. That's a no field. This is going to come down and get paid. 1 to 1 on the flat, 3 for 2 in the back. And, all right, what do we got? This goes in the come. We got to get the place bet back up here. That goes in the field. This covers our odds in the back, and we don't need anything there because the puck has the 5. All right. Everything looks good. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. So that's going to come down. We're going to get the same payment. We still don't have 3 up there, so it's nice to be getting paid on this, though. And 2 for the field. That's going to become an odds bet. And the rest of this can come back to the rack. Dice are out. Here they come. And 5, 4, 9 again. So once again, the same set of circumstances portray themselves. The 9 wins in the field. We'll put an odds bet behind. This stays in the come. Field bet comes back. And they're off. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. That's no field, but the place bet's going to win. 15 for 1. This will just become an odds bet. And we're going to keep our money in the come. And 10 in the field. We are looking for one more hit. After we get one more number up here, the rest of these bets are going bye-bye. Mitigate our risk a little. Dice are out, and it's a 9. We keep re-rolling these numbers, so 5, 4, 9. We will take it. A win is a win, folks. And this is an easy win because we already got the number up, so if the dice gods wish to be nice, we shall, of course, oblige them. Okay, very good. We need an odds bet up here. Here they come. No 4s or 10s yet. There's a hard 4. The ballerina, so we'll trade in a buck. We're going to get 20 on that one for the place bet, or the buy bet, rather. The field wins on a 4. This travels. We're going to go put that there. We don't need anything in the come or the field now because we have 3 bets up. The minute we get 3 of the come bets to resolve, no more field until action happens upstairs. And we're just playing it out now. Dice are out. Here they come. 5, 3, 8. That's a winner, winner, chicken dinner. 1 to 1 up front, and every red gets a white for the odds bet. So 2 reds get you 2 whites, and back down you go. We're in the field again. Now the question is, do we put our place bets back up? I don't know that I want to. I've already done it once this shooter, so, and this shooter's been going for a while, so we'll let it be for now. 3 craps. That's a loser here, but a winner there, so everything stays where it is. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. That's going to travel up. No field. Probably should have kept the place bets going because it's only going to be for a minute. But, you know, our buddy is always one roll away, as they always say. Dice are out. 6-3-9. Our shooter continues on. He's rolling good. So that's going to be another win for us. The come bet's going to stay down. We'll keep the place bets out for now until we get that third point established. We have to go back in the field. Dice are out. Here they come. 5-1 mixer. That's a winner. Flat bet will get 1 for 1. We'll get 6 for 2 in the back. 6 for 5 rather in the back. Excuse me. Odds bet there. That was a 6 and there's no field for the 6. So that was winnings. So we'll take the field bet away and replace it. We only have 2 bets up there, so we're still in the con. Dice are out. Here they come. It's a 2 craps. Actually, that loses here, but it's going to win double in the field. Not a problem at all. Thank you, shooter. Dice are out. 5-4-9. Our shooter continues on. So we're going to get paid twice. We're going to get the field, and we're going to get 15 for 1 upstairs. Put that there. We have our 3 points, so everything comes down for now. Field win comes back to the rack, and the field bet comes back because we have 3. So we're just playing these 3 points out now. Dice are out, and there's a hard 6. Our hot first shooter continues his ways. This is going to go in the come. That's going to go in the field because we're missing our 3rd point. All right, we've stacked them up here, so let's get these guys back out for as long as our shooter wants to continue. Let's see, as long as the dice dots continue to allow our shooter to continue. And we're keeping these bets out until we get that come bet somewhere. Dice are out. 5-1 mixer. That's a no field, but our place bet's going to go ahead and cover it. I'll put that back there. This can come back to the rack. These guys are going to come back to the rack because their job is done for now. Dice are out. We're playing what we got. No field, sorry. Field needs to go away. There's a 5-2. You're all through. So we knew it was a matter of time. But it was well timed because we didn't have any place bets out there to lose that time. Good first shooter. We are 14 minutes in, so let's continue on, shall we? 10 on the line. 10 in the field. And we're ready to go. Dice are out. New shooter is up. 2 craps. That will result in a loss here. But double your pleasure, double your fun in the field. So we get to take 10 back to the rack. Dice are out. 3 craps, that's just a cancel. That loses, this wins. Leave it right where it is. Dice are out. 6-2-8. Now we're going to get set up. No field. We'll go back in the field. And we'll get set up top. we're ready to go. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. It's Big Ben, our best friend, the easy 10 on the end. That's the first time he's been rolled all day. $1 will get us 20 upstairs. 10 for the field. The comeback travels up. This is going to become odds. We're good there. And just the only thing we need now is another 10 in the come. Dice are out. Here they are. 6, 4, 10. Back to back. Oh, all right. So, all right. We don't need to drop $1. That's going to come up here. Gonna get a nice payout for that one. Number one, let's make sure we have enough red chips to cover here. That goes there. We get 1 to 1 up front and 2 for 1 in the back. Put you back up in odds. We need an odds bet for that too. We forgot that. 10 stays in the come. And we're ready to go. Dice are out. Full table. 4, 3, 7. See, that's the disadvantage now. We're going to lose a little bit of money because we had all those place bets out there. That's the risk you take. To realize that risk going in. So that clears everything. The come gets paid. And we're doing 10 on the line. 10 in the field. Here they come. Dice are out. New shooter. That's a yo 11. It's a winner in both places, folks. 6, 5, come out yo. Pay the field. Pay the line. We'll take it. We got some money from that last shooter to win back. Dice are out. Here they come. 6, 5, yo 11. We have the dice god shining down upon us here. We just made back all those place bets. Dice are out. Here they come. 3 craps is going to be a cancel. It'll lose on the line, but it'll win in the field. So we'll restock everything. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. We have a point. And the 8 is not in the field. So there, and we're going to get set up across. Again, those place bets are only going to stay out there until we get three numbers up top. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. We got one of them already. And that's a good one because we're going to win all over the place with that one. We'll trade in $1 for the camera. The 9 gets 15 here. 10 in the field. Place bet's going to come up and become odds. Field win can go back here. Dice are out. Here they come. Yo 11. 6, 5, yo 11. That's a winner in 2 places. The come will get paid. The field will get paid. We'll take it back to the rack. Dice are out. 6 the hard way. It's the national average. That's a no field. But we will trade in $1 to make you holler. And we'll get 15 for the place bet. That's going to come up and become odds. And we got our setup. We're looking for one more number. Dice are out. One more box number. 5, 3, 8. We got the point. That's going to travel up. No field, but we're going to get paid in the back on the line. Paid on the line, rather. That's going to be 1 to 1 in the front. 6 for 5 in the back. Doesn't matter with the odds. That stays on the line. We stay in the field. All right, only things working rather, these bets and the under bets, the come bets. The odds do not work on the come out. The place bets follow the puck as well. It doesn't really matter with the place bets. I have 3 points here, so these guys are going to be off until I hit one of these. Dice are out. Here they come. 5, 3, 8. Speaking of hitting one of them, that'll be a no field. $1. Trade it in. Actually, we don't need to trade $1 in. Stand by on that. That's going to pay. That's not a place bet. That's an odds bet behind the lines, behind the come bet. So let's get that straightened out. We're going to do 2 for 1, a 1-to-1 in front, 6 for 5 in the back. Going back in the field. Odds on the 8, money in the come. And I don't have a third point, so those place bets are going to go back to active. Dice are out. Here they come. 4-1-5. It's the fever. That's a no field. But again, we're going to trade in $1. And we'll get 15 for the place bet. That's going to come up here. Back in the field. Back there. I'm going to put the off marker on the 4 and 10. Just the off marker on the 10. I don't have a second off marker, so I can't mark the 4, but those place bets are not working. We don't go in the come and we don't go in the field now. So everything's off except our 3 bets upstairs. You know what? I may as well just take that back. Dice are out. Here they come. 5, 4, 9. We got a point. So I've got a come bet to come down and get paid. 3 for 2. That stays there. That stays in the field. And we go place bets on everything else. We're up because we don't have a third point upstairs, so our place bets come back. Dice are out. Oh, that was close. Danger, Will Robinson. All right. 5-1 mixer. That one's going to be an easy 6, and that'll be a no field. $1-1 in front. 6-5 in the back. Take that there. You stay there. And I got everything else all set up. So we are all set to go there. And I think we're ready. Dice are out. Shooter continues on. 4-1 fever. No field. That's going to travel up. We can't get our third point set up, so not bad though, because we're making money. 2-1, 1-1 in front, 3 for 2 in the back. Come bet, field bet. Odds bet. Back to the rack with the remainder. Dice are out. Here they come. 3-1-4. There we go. That'll work. We'll trade in $1 for 20. The field's going to get paid. Come bet will travel up. That's going to become odds. And we're going to clear the board now because we have our 3 points. And the rack overfloweth. All right, there's our 4 points actually. And we are on standby now until we re-roll a number or we get our buddy. 2-1-3. Crap, that's no good, but that doesn't help. And there we go. There's our buddy at the right time. All right. We're going to do one more shooter here. About the 25-minute mark now. I did a little talking at the beginning, so we'll do one more shooter. And again, this is a variation of the padlock strategy from Jeremy at Color Up. We start out on the line in the field. Dice are out. Here they come. 4, 3, 7. That loses in the field, but wins on the line. So everybody stays happy. Dice are out. Here they come. 3, 2, 5. It's a no field. We'll take that away. And let's get set up. We're going to go in the field. Odds come, and everybody upstairs gets a minimum place bet. Right now, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 54, 60, 74. We have $94 on the table. So at this point, with a 7, we're going to lose almost $100. And if you're starting with a... Actually, you're going to lose 90 because the come bet's going to win. So you're going to still be $80 down. So don't do this with a $500 bankroll, because 4.7 outs in a row and you're going to be sunk. And even then, we still have to keep this out. We have to keep this risk going until we get 3 numbers up top. And if we re-roll numbers, then everything stays out. But we're still making money. So we'll see what the dice gods do here. Dice are out. Next roll is a 9. Nina, we do all that talking. We usually end up jinxing ourselves. A buck for 15 on top, and we're going to get paid in the field. So 15 on top, field gets paid. Once the number rolls, the place bet becomes odds, and we take the money back to the rack for the balance. All right, dice are out. We got a 5 and then a 9. So what's next? An 8, 6, 2, 8. No field on the 8, but the place bet will win it back. There's 15 for the 8. This is going to travel up. We don't need the cap nonsense anymore. That one is going to have to come back here, and we'll take the field money. We're looking for one more number on top or a re-roll. 6, 2, 8. We're going to hit the 8 back to back. So no field again, but we will win on our come bet with the odds that came through. 6 for 5 in the back. Flat bet gets 1 for 1. You know the drill by now, folks. This becomes odds, and we are waiting for one more number on top. Dice are out. Here they come. 3 craps. That's not a number on top. We're going to lose the come, but the field's going to save our bacon. Dice are out. Here they come. 6, 2, 8. Rolled it again. We'll take it because this is actually covering our other place bets. We don't get that. 1-1 in front, and every red in the back gets a white. We got 2 red in the back, so we get 2 white. And that was an 8. I don't know if I should have taken the field away. So we'll take it away. That gets odds, and we put that back to the rack, and here they come. 6, 5, yo 11. We like yo 11s now. They're going to do good. They're going to win in both places. We'll take it back to the rack jack, as Leyland would say. Dice are out. That's a spot and a dot. That's actually going to lose in the come, but we're going to get double your pleasure, double your fun in the field. So there's our double your pleasure, double your fun for the field. Take it back to the rack, and here we go. 5, 3, 8. We're loving that 8. It's going to travel back up. We're going to get paid again. No field on the 8. Excuse me. All right. I think we're good. Everything's in position. Only thing left to do is roll the dice. 5, 4, 9. Pay it. This is going to travel up. That's going to come down. Pay the field. Pay the flat bet. And 3 for 2 in the back. This is going to come back up and be odds. Have to admit, I'm very impressed here. I didn't really think this was going to work out that well with the place bets, but so far we have cooperative dice. That's only because we have shooters who are shooting good. And there's a 5-2 you're all through, so I think that's going to do it, folks. I think we're going to enjoy the dice gods giving us what they gave us, and we're going to walk away from the table. And of course, tip the dealers well, because we kept them busy. And let's count, oh my goodness, let's count up. We didn't even need the 2,000 that the extra 1,000 that I took out. I didn't even need that, so that can go back into profit. Took out our extra added insurance, and it turns out we didn't need it. There's... Oh, I got so much here. How much more do I have to go to get? There's 300, 400. That's good. That'll be 500, so we'll put this back here. That'll get us to our 1,000. We'll just fill that up because there we go. Take these back. We got 20 here. So we'll color that back up. Here's profit. 1, 2, 300. And that's going to be 2 more greens. Got to do a little rearrangement here at Joe Casino for a minute. Get organized here. $352 total profit for the enhanced padlock. A little variation on the bet, the strategy from Jeremy at Color Up. Very good strategy, and hope the place bets look to actually work well because we're covering on a field loss too, so we don't really lose a field loss in that case. The only problem is we had some very good shooters in this session. They didn't 0.7 out on us when we had all the place bets up for the most part, so that was always advantageous. But perhaps we'll have to do another test and tune, and we'll see what happens if we have to deal with adversity. All right, folks, that's going to do it for now. Joe from Feel Like Craps. Remember, whenever we go to the casino, actually, before I do that, let's add that to our profits so that we get an idea of where we are in total here as our monthly February rollouts continue. This being the first video of our Super Bowl Craps Marathon weekend. We're going to get a purple chip for him. We're just shy of the mark on the coloring that up. So altogether, $1,574 in total profit. So far for the month of February, our Craps Marathon weekend will continue on with the next video in short order. And remember, folks, whenever we go to the casino, it is never advisable to bet with money that you cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, be well, stay safe. Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Until the next time, I hope every trip to that casino sees those dice gods being forever and always in your favor.